Have you ever noticed how some people seem immune to failure? While others give up at the first obstacle, they keep moving forward, as if they were made of something different. But here's the secret. They're not special. They've simply mastered a skill that anyone can learn: mental resilience. What if I told you there are 25 exact rules, yes, 25 clear steps, that can transform your mind into an unstoppable machine? Rules used by figures like Jesus Christ, who said, "All things are possible to him who believes," Mark 9:23, or Napoleon Hill, who dedicated his life to studying the secrets of success. The same rules were applied by ordinary men and women whom we now call extraordinary. The most dangerous enemy we face throughout our entire lives isn't out there. It lives inside our minds. It's that voice whispering, "You're not good enough. This will never work. Why try if you're just going to fail anyway?" These thoughts aren't random. They're like weeds. If you don't pull them out by the root, they'll take over your mental garden. And here's the worst part. They're trained. Yes, you've been feeding them for years without even realizing it. In 1957, Solomon Asch conducted a fascinating experiment. He showed how people change obvious answers, like identifying the length of a line, just to fit in with the group. This proves that your mind isn't shaped only by what you think, but also by what you allow others to plant in it. But before we continue, I ask you to subscribe to the channel Vibrating Prosperity so you don't miss any powerful content. Like this, and share it to help us spread this inspiring message to transform the lives of more people who need it. Stay until the end because you'll be amazed by today's video. We're bringing indispensable tools and incredible insights to shield your mind and assist you on your journey to a more abundant, fulfilling, and happy life that you deserve. How many times have you let external opinions define who you are? How many times have you allowed fear or doubt to dictate your steps? But here's the good news. Just as you've trained your mind to doubt, you can train it to trust, to resist. Now that you've taken a moment to reflect on your biggest challenge, I want you to ask yourself an even deeper question. What is really holding you back from overcoming it? Is it lack of time? Lack of resources? Or is it something much subtler? Something invisible? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Without these universal rules, you might be wasting years, maybe even decades, of your life fighting invisible enemies: fear, doubt, and lack of focus. Have you ever stopped to think about how many opportunities you've missed because your mind was too busy saying, "This is impossible"? Or how many times you gave up just when you were about to achieve something great? Leave a comment if you've ever experienced this or identified these limitations in your life. Today, I'm going to show you how you can change that. No matter who you are or where you are in life right now, the next words and these rules could be the turning point in your life that you've been waiting for. Rule number 1, control your thoughts. You've heard this before, right? You become what you think about. James Allen said our thoughts are like seeds. If you plant fear, you'll harvest defeat. If you plant confidence, you'll harvest success. So, replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. For example, instead of saying "I can't," try "I'm progressing." Rule number 2, eliminate mental distractions. Napoleon Hill stated that success requires absolute focus. Distractions, like social media, doubts, or criticism, steal your energy. Identify what's stealing your focus and eliminate it. Start small. Turn off your phone notifications for 1 hour a day. You'll be amazed by the mental clarity you gain. Rule number 3, accept full responsibility. Jesus Christ said, "You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." The truth here is that you are 100% responsible for your life. Blaming others or circumstances only keeps you stuck. Take control. If something isn't working, ask yourself, what can I do differently? And take action. Rule number 4, develop strategic patience. Success doesn't happen overnight. Florence Scovel Shinn taught that the universe works in perfect order, but it demands patience. Don't give up when results take time. Remember Thomas Edison. He failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Persist. Rule number 5, practice gratitude daily. Gratitude opens doors. Studies show that grateful people have more emotional resilience. Before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Even on bad days, find something positive. This practice shifts your perspective and attracts more blessings into your life. Pause for a moment and think. How many of these 5 rules are you already applying in your life? And how many still need adjustment? Imagine the impact of implementing all of them. Now let's move on to the next 5 rules that will further strengthen your mindset. Rule number 6, set clear goals. Without a defined destination, any path will do. Napoleon Hill taught that success begins with clear, written goals. Grab a piece of paper and write exactly what you want to achieve. It's not enough to just think about it, write it down. This gives clarity and direction to your mind. Rule number 7, develop daily discipline. Discipline is the muscle of success. James Allen said that small, consistent actions build big results. Don't wait for motivation. It's temporary. Instead, build solid habits. For example, if you want to learn something new, dedicate 30 minutes a day, every day. Progress will come. Rule number 8, face discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Jesus Christ said, "Whoever wants to save their life will lose it." This means that to grow, you need to let go of momentary comfort. Accept challenges, face fear, and understand that discomfort is the price of progress. Rule number 9, learn from mistakes. Mistakes aren't failure, quitting is. Thomas Edison proved this by failing 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. He saw each mistake as a step towards success. When you stumble, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Turn your mistakes into lessons. Rule number 10, cultivate positive relationships. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Florence Scovel Shinn taught that your environment directly influences your mindset. Surround yourself with people who inspire, support, and uplift you. Distance yourself from negative energy or people who bring you down. These 10 rules are already powerful, but imagine what else you can achieve by adding more tools to your mental resilience toolbox. Before we move on to the next 5, tell me, which of these rules do you feel you need to practice more? Reflect for a moment. Now, let's continue. Rule number 11, control your emotions. Your emotions can be your allies or your enemies. James Allen said, "The man who controls his thoughts controls his emotions." Don't let anger, fear, or frustration take over. Take a deep breath, pause, and choose how to respond. Whoever controls their emotions controls their destiny. Rule number 12, focus on the present. Jesus Christ taught, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." The future is important, but the present moment is where action happens. Stop worrying about what hasn't happened yet and focus on what you can do now to move forward. Rule number 13, adopt an abundance mindset. Florence Scovel Shinn said that scarcity is just an illusion created by the mind. When you believe there's abundance for everyone, you attract more opportunities. Instead of thinking, "There's no room for me," say, "There's enough space for all of us to thrive." This changes everything. Rule number 14, take care of your body. Your mind and body are connected. Napoleon Hill stated that physical energy is essential for mental success. Sleep well, eat healthily, and move daily. A healthy body supports a strong mind. Ignore this, and you'll be sabotaging your own progress. Rule number 15, have a greater purpose. Viktor Frankl, Holocaust survivor and author of Man's Search for Meaning, discovered that purpose is what keeps us alive during the toughest moments. Find a bigger reason for what you do. Whether it's helping others, building something meaningful, or leaving a legacy, a clear purpose gives you strength to overcome any obstacle. Before we move on to the next rules, pause and reflect. Which of these 15 rules do you feel can transform your life right now? Choose one and commit to applying it today. Now, let's move on to the next 5 rules that will take your mental resilience to another level. Rule number 16. Practice emotional detachment. Florence Scovel Shinn taught that clinging to outcomes with desperation can block your manifestation. Instead of holding on to a goal with anxiety, release it with confidence. Trust that the universe will deliver exactly what you need at the right time. Detaching doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting. Rule number 17. Develop emotional resilience. Life will test you. There will always be storms, but the difference lies in how you respond. Viktor Frankl said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space lies our power to choose." Choose to respond with calmness, wisdom, and strength, even in the toughest moments. That's resilience. Rule number 18. Embrace simplicity. Napoleon Hill stated that simplicity is the key to success. The simpler your plan, the clearer your focus. Don't overcomplicate things. Focus on the essentials and eliminate the excess. Remember, great achievements start with small, consistent steps. Rule number 19. Have the courage to be different. Jesus Christ said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." He was showing that being authentic often means being different. Don't be afraid to follow your own path, even if others don't understand. The world celebrates those who have the courage to be unique. Be the change you wish to see. Rule number 20. Learn to say no. Saying yes to everything is like trying to fill a glass that's already overflowing. Napoleon Hill taught that success requires focus, and that includes saying no to what doesn't matter. Protect your time and energy. Prioritize what truly aligns with your goals and values. These 20 rules are already enough to completely transform your mindset, but we still have more. Before we move on to the last 5 rules, I want you to think. Which of these rules do you feel you can apply immediately? Choose one and commit to putting it into practice today. Now, let's move on to the final rules that will elevate your mental resilience to the next level. Rule number 21. Accept failure as part of the process. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. Thomas Edison proved that every mistake is a step toward victory. Instead of fearing failure, embrace it as a teacher. Ask yourself, what can I learn here? Every fall is an opportunity to rise stronger. Rule number 22. Keep your sense of humor. Even in the darkest moments, maintaining your sense of humor can be your greatest weapon. Florence Scovel Shinn said that laughter is a form of faith. When you laugh at adversity, you're telling the universe, "You won't defeat me." Find lightness in difficulties and move forward with a smile. Rule number 23. Cultivate patience with others. Jesus Christ taught, "Forgive, and you will be forgiven." Patience with others reflects your own emotional maturity. Understand that everyone is fighting their own battles. By being patient and compassionate, you not only help others, but also strengthen your own mental resilience. Rule number 24. Transform your routine into a ritual. James Allen said that our days are shaped by our daily actions. Turn your routine into a sacred ritual. For example, start your day with gratitude, exercise, read something inspiring. When you make your actions intentional, they gain power. Your routine defines your destiny. Rule number 25. Celebrate your victories. Often, we're so focused on the next goal that we forget to celebrate what we've already achieved. Napoleon Hill stated that recognizing your victories, no matter how small, fuels your motivation. Stop and celebrate each step taken. You deserve to acknowledge how far you've come. Now you know the 25 rules of mental resilience. But here's the final question. Which one will you apply right now? Knowing without acting doesn't help. Choose one rule, commit to it, and watch how your life starts to change. And remember, mental resilience isn't a destination, it's a journey. Keep walking. Remember James Allen's words, "The thoughts you choose to nourish today will shape the person you become tomorrow." These 25 rules are more than just advice. They're powerful tools that can transform your mind into an unstoppable machine. But here's the truth. Knowing isn't enough. Reading or hearing these rules won't change anything unless you put them into practice. Mental resilience isn't something you achieve overnight. It's like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. Every small action you take, every thought you control, every emotion you master brings you closer to the person you were born to be. And the best part? You already have everything you need inside you to become unbeatable. It's up to you to decide to start. But let me make one thing clear. No one is perfect. Not me, not you, not the great masters we mentioned here. What separates the unbeatable from the quitters isn't the absence of mistakes. It's the ability to keep moving forward despite them. So, if you stumble, get up. If you fail, learn. If you doubt, take a deep breath and keep going. The journey is long, but every step is worth it. Imagine for a moment who you could become by consistently applying these 25 rules. Visualize your life 1 year, 5 years, 10 years from now. How would it be different? What obstacles would you have overcome? What achievements would you have reached? That future isn't a distant dream. It starts now, with the decision to apply these rules in your daily life. And here's the biggest secret of all. Mental resilience isn't just about achieving goals or attaining success. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about looking in the mirror and feeling proud of the person you see. It's about facing life's challenges with courage, wisdom, and faith. It's about living a life of purpose, meaning, and impact. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear these words. Maybe it's a friend going through tough times, a family member who needs motivation, or even a colleague seeking personal growth. By sharing this message, you're not just helping others, you're amplifying the impact of these rules for a better world. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We've left a special gift in the pinned comment or description to support you on this transformative journey. Finally, I want to leave you with one last reflection. Life is made of choices. And every choice you make today defines who you'll be tomorrow. Choose to resist. Choose to grow. Choose to be unbeatable. Because in the end, the only person who can stop you from achieving your dreams is you. And remember, you already have everything you need within you. Just apply these rules, persist, and become the person you were born to be. The future is yours to conquer. Go out there and make it happen. Peace and light to all.